Hi people, this is Wulopin Ivoryheart. Today I will show you how to farm the black lion keys. There's a lot of videos here on YouTube about how to do this post September patch, but this is the way I do it. I tried to buy the least amount of crafting materials from the trading post as possible, but I think I failed a little. You will see. The way to do this post September patch is to craft your way to level 10. I do this today by cooking. It's pretty fast. I think it takes me about 3 minutes to get to level 10. All the cooking ingredients that you need will be in the description below, so check it out and buy them before starting to farm the black lion keys. You start your farm by creating a human warrior. It's the fastest. Be sure to pick the commoner path, but maybe you know that already. But the commoner path is the fastest one. I equip the ring I get from pre-ordering Guild Wars 2. Then I head over to the garrison. If the garrison doors are closed, the Elemental Hands event is already on its way, so you just jump down and run around the garrison and just save some time there. I turn the camera and find that the doors are open, so I need to do the event myself. I have to tell you that I'm no expert in farming the keys, nor am I an expert in playing the warrior class, so you just see me bashing all of the skills. It's not rocket science anyway, so what the heck, right? So you will fight off a few waves of centaurs, and then their champion boss will come. You have to fight him as well. I'm sure you know this by now. Normally I play a ranger. I did a fair bit of role-playing. I don't role-play now. I don't know if I ever will. But anyway, if you want to hook up with me, do some dungeons or world versus world, I'm on Picken Square. Stomp for Picken, yay. So now I defeated all the waves and I just have the champion left.
Enough of this. Take down their leader.
So you see, he goes down pretty fast.
You think you can defeat me?
I don't have the personal golem, the personal bank golem. If you do, you will have some level 1 gear there waiting for you. I don't think it will save you a lot of time after the September patch, but it will save you a little time if you got it. I don't, so I have to do the noob armor that you get. You need to kill these two hands. Be sure to avoid their attacks, they will knock you down. The right hand will have a glowing blue circle rising up. When it stops rising, you dodge backwards, like that. The left hand will reach back, grab something to throw at you, and you need to dodge right when it's about to throw this imaginary thing at you, and you will avoid that attack as well. Then just spam it and it will go down. You have to watch these boring cutscenes. After you watch it a few hundred times, you get pretty bored with it, I guess. What I do is that I do not have a second computer screen, but I do have my laptop next to me, so I could watch a movie there or something while I'm farming the keys. Skips the cutscene, accept your reward, talk to this chick to get the speed buff, and then head over to the cooking station as fast as possible. Spam the leap skill to save some time. On the way, you could accept the rewards for your leveling up. You will do a fair bit of running. While cooking and crafting stuff, I tried to stay away from butter because it's really expensive nowadays, because all the key farmers use butter to craft, so you won't see me using butter. Start by crafting 50 loaves of bread. It's really cheap. You get the materials from the master chef vendor right next to the cooking station. Then craft 20 piles of salt and pepper. 20, like that, yeah. Messed up there. With that pile, you craft 20 simple dressing. Like that. And with the dressing and lettuce, you discover a simple salad. You craft 20 simple salad, and then you go to the discovery tab and you discover how to make cheeseburgers. The cheese you get from the vendor, it's pretty cheap as well. It's bought with karma, and for me personally, I don't value karma at all. I think I have a few 100,000 and a few hundred of the karma kegs in my bank, so I don't need it. So it's free items, free cooking items for me if I use karma. Then
Welcome to the big time.
you make 50 baker's dry ingredients. After that, you discover spinach burgers in the discovery tab. You need spinach, which is down a bit. Find it there. Spinach can be a little bit expensive, but I still think it's a pretty cheap way of getting to level 10. So you craft 25 spinach burgers, and then you go back and you have unlocked simple stew herbs, and you craft 25 of those. And then you go to the discovery tab and you discover chocolate cherries. Cherries you also buy from Karma, so it's a good item to have. You craft 25 chocolate cherries. And then you don't have
Progress makes perfect.
much left before you reach level 10. The grape pie filling, you don't need 25 of those. I think you need about 23, depending on if you crit or not while crafting. Not much left now.
Welcome to the big time. Population me.
There you go. Now you're level 10. What you'll do next is that you open the cooking station and go to the bank tab and pick up all the weapons and armor that you get there waiting for you. Heavy armor, level 10 with plus power upgrades on them. The swords, great sword and sword, I have minor sigil of bloodlust on to give it some more power. Then head over to Heart of the Mists. Takes a little time for me to load. As soon as you get into Heart of the Mists, you open up the Hero tab and equip the armor, except shoulders and helmet. Shoulders and helmet I have level 11, so I have to wait a level before I can use those. Equip all of the weapons. You can use both sets now, and then exit the Heart of the Mists. There you can see the specifics. You can pause if you want to have a more closer look at what I got. Head back and head to the home instance and start your personal story. Here you give yourself a speed buff and jump. I save my great sword skill 5 and aim it carefully, and it takes me right next to Petra. Skip that sequence. You can bash Johnny until he points at you, and then you rush upstairs. Give yourself a speed boost so you get upstairs before Ted arrives. Jump behind this table, like that. Ted gives some love to his loyal bandits.
Let's play who can hit the hardest. I'll
Have
go first.
to watch that cutscene. I target that other dude, Twitchy Jake, throw my greatsword at him to make him come over so I can bash them up at the same time. And then I use all the skills because I'm such a pro. Pro use all the skills at once. That I switch and I jump over, and unfortunately I cannot change back to greatsword, so I have to bash Della up with my sword, but it goes pretty fast. These ones you can attack through the wall, so just go ahead and bash them up. Like that. And then go downstairs to trigger the cutscene. Port outside. And then you're ready for the next part. So run over to Lieutenant Francis and ask for some medicine. Use the speed buffs as much as possible, of course. I take my level up rewards on the way. In Swedish, Francis would be called Frans. Frans. I think that's a good name. Not that I would name my kids Franz, but it's alright as far as names go. It's better than Dragon Slayer. I think there actually is someone in Sweden called Dragon Slayer. Anyway, drifted a bit off topic there. So yeah, give yourself some more speed buffs and head over to the bandit caves. I have a minor sigil of swiftness or something on my sword or warhorn, so if I kill one of the Moas on the way, I get 10 seconds of speed buff, which could be pretty good to have. Jump over those two idiots, run past this one. Usually I give myself another speed buff before jumping over these ones.
We get to see some action. Is it just me? It says
Run up there, past the recruits, and yeah, I tried to damage those on the way. I bashed all the skill buttons to increase my DPS to about 9,000. That's the appropriate level for a pro. bash them all, skip the cutscene. I have to skip the cutscene there
I'll see
and
you soon.
port out to Lieutenant Franz. Great sword skill 5 takes you almost all the way. Port back to Salma to give the medicine, and don't jump from the waypoint towards the instance like this, because then it messes up and you see me running around like a headless chicken trying to spawn that window that allows me to enter. So I did that just to show you guys why I don't jump there. I save my jumps and my speed buffs for here. Aim carefully and it takes you right in front of the stairs.
Upstairs. Take a left. First door on the right.
I use a leap here and I trigger the cutscene through the wall. Go back downstairs and speak to Captain Thackeray. Skip that cutscene and port to Shaymore Waypoint. You need to listen here and not port out as soon as possible, because if you port out too fast before you hear that sound, or before Thackeray says the word stink or something, you have to do that part of the personal story again. So wait for that reward sound to come, and then you can safely port outside. There are a few different ways to go here. I don't think you save a lot of time by choosing either one of them, so this is the route I take. Here I could safely leap. And now it's time to bash some bandits. I think I have a bandit killing sigil on my weapon. I crippled that one so he don't run past me. Take his clothes, which is not bloodied at all, and then knock on the door. Skip the cutscene, of course. More speed buffs. Talk to Johnny here. Choose the top and then just exit. You don't have to do all the dialogue with him. Bash up Della.
Adrenaline.
Like that. Talk to her and then head over the bridges. Just ignore the drapes on the other side.
Blaze wants those fuses.
Go for the fuses and then just head right back to Blaze to have a chat with him. And you just need to skip through the dialogue and then go back to Salma Waypoint. So you leap over here, go straight up to the Palace Gardens, head for the Seraph headquarters. I messed up the speed buff there. Switched weapons a little bit too soon. Make sure you get the waypoint here, because you need it later. Enter the Seraph headquarters. Here you can leave.
Favorite new undercover operative now. Let's see if the hero.
You need to choose to protect the orphanage, because that is the fastest
Ted
one.
thinks we can't be in two places at
I
once.
accept them, the rewards there, and then don't exit the Seraph headquarters. Instead, you just waypoint right away.
The orphanage is this way. Keep moving.
Bash the door and head straight for Johnny.
Finish the job.
Bash him up.
Adrenaline.
You can just ignore all the other mobs, they will fall dead along the way. Bash up Johnny, then head over to Della and Blaze. Make sure you stand right between them, like here, so you hit both of them. Save you a little bit of time. Della will go down fast in place. Just finish him off.
They're no match for us.
Actually, I let my friends do that while I head for Big Nose Ted.
I'll see you again.
You animal. These children have suffered enough.
You want a piece of me?
Stay
Come and
behind
get
your
it.
children.
I guess I could have dodged that one, but there's no such thing as a perfect key run. At least not for me. I always mess up some tiny detail. So you kill him and you head outside. You actually don't really need a speed buff here, because you have to wait for 17 to arrive and start her cutscene. So I just stand over here, stare at Lieutenant Franz, and then I'm ready to skip the cutscene.
Lieutenant Francis, what's the situation here?
Jump away from Francis to avoid the explosion, and get ready to skip the cutscene like that. Then head back to the top floor, accept the reward, and port outside. And now for the final part. You can skip there. Enter the Seraph headquarters.
It's my fault.
You don't
I
have
never should
to
have sent Francis alone.
leap
He's
there,
a good man. He's
because
not
they will do their dialogue and it will take a little bit of time.
And on everyone
I
else.
choose the Garnet Pebble
The Queen
because
doesn't
it
expect
gives me power.
perfection.
I don't
Why
know
do you?
exactly what the best choice there is. Maybe you get a
Fancy
few
meeting
silver
you here.
for the
Wait, what? What's up with my face? And why do I have to be the burned one?
yeah,
It's
you
not
have to be the
permanent,
burned one,
So stop crying.
because I don't
We need
want
to be in the cells
my
before
pretty face to be
17
burned.
arrives. Let's move.
Give your friends a speed buff in order to speed
Sounds
them
too
up a little, just like that.
Ultimately, the responsibility lies
Head downstairs and switch to the Great Sword and get ready to use Great Sword skill 5 right after the cutscene, because this could prevent the soldiers from using their shield wall, so you could just bash them up, save a few seconds. You give yourself a few stacks of the Bloodlust sigil as well. And 13 will also bug out sometimes and just stand there and point at you, like she does this time. That was pretty fast, I think. Skip the cutscene and port outside. And there you got the key. But of course, I'm encumbered. I forgot to empty my bags. I guess I could have equipped the what do you call it? Salvage tools? No, gathering tools. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. The gathering tools, but instead I choose to sell stuff at the trading post so I could show you how much silver you get back. It's not a lot, but at least it's something, right? I sell as much as possible instantly. I only list items if there is a huge difference in price between selling instantly and listing them. Only the grape pie filling have a huge difference in price. The rest I will sell instantly. Oh, the chocolate cherries I can't sell instantly, so I have to list them. Maybe I will pick them out later and eat them or something, just to clear my transaction tab. So yeah, there you see there is a bit of a difference in price, so I'll list those. Once done, you just port outside to the palace garden
The Queen is concerned for all her subjects.
and run over to the bank. You don't want to forget the Black Lion key and the armor and just log out and delete your character. And find out you have to craft or buy all the armor and stuff again.
And if they don't?
Of course you could just put the black lion key in the bank and then delete the character and save some time, but I like to salvage what I can salvage and sell the rest, so I get a few copper and green wood for crafting or selling later.
I'm not sure about this. Melissa ate you.
And you also need to remember not to open the bags you get as a reward for doing the personal story. Save the bags and open them with a level 80 character. That way you will get level 80 loot. And I heard some people getting pretty nice loot as well, so it's definitely worth a shot. I think I'll make a video at some point when I open 99 of them, so you can see for yourself if it's something you wanted to try out. I also saved the dye because I use those in the magic toilet to get some other dyes that I haven't unlocked yet. And all you have left to do now is unequip all your gear. Don't forget to put the gear in the bank after you unequip them. So I double click there to put them all inside my bank. The more you do this, the faster you will be. So I took it pretty slow this time just to show you guys. And as a lousy key farmer, there is only one thing left for me to do. Make sure that the black lion key is not in one of my bags, and then say goodbye to you. I hope you will have a lot of fun. See you in game.